My childhood was basically just like your typical childhood. I had a good upbringing. My parents, they raised us in church, me and my sisters. I asked the Lord into my heart at 9. I was baptized at 12 and thought I was living the right kind of life. In high school, tried to be in that, what you call the popular crowd. Started going to parties, had to sneak out of mom and dad's house to go to parties, stay with friends so I was allowed to go to parties and stuff. Lying to my parents about it, drinking on the weekends, smoking weed on the weekends. Started getting into pain pills, and just like everybody, you know how that story goes. It just goes from there. Started doing heroin. Lost my family, my kids, their mom. Just trying to fill a void that was with things that I thought could make me feel better. My first day here, I didn't come in and do like the normal intake. I showed up here at like 7 o'clock in the evening, so I went straight to Grace House. It can get a little crazy at times. There's a lot of mornings you don't want to wake up at 4:45 in the morning. There's a lot of rules here that are set in place to keep you uncomfortable. It keeps me grounded. It helps me realize that no matter how bad I think the day is or whatever's going on in my life is, that God's got me and He's going to help me, see it through. He's answered a lot of prayers in these last 18 months. I've had a lot of prayers that are still being answered. I've asked for a restoration in my family, and He's handed that to me tenfold. There's so many different walks of life here, but we all are going through something similar. We all are broken. We're all just at our very last grasp of any kind of humanity. It's just we're all at our wits' end, and even though I might not be going through exactly what someone else is, I can relate to what his pain is, and I can be there for him to lean on me if he desires to, or if he chooses to, and vice versa. If I need somebody to talk to, I've got brothers that I'm close with to be able to go and be vulnerable and just let them know exactly what's going on, and they can give me advice, or they can just be there for a lending ear. But it's definitely a opportunity that I'm very grateful that I've had. It's been a good, long, hard walk, but there's been some guys in my time here, ones that are in my close-knit circle, that they just don't know what they mean to me. Yeah, brotherhood, gotta love it, man. That's something that I've never had. Don't have a brother, I've got sisters. So it's kind of nice to have true brothers that have your back. My relationship with the Lord has grown significantly. It has, I talk to Him as a friend. I talk to Him about my problems. I talk to Him about my achievements. The things that I'm thankful for, the things that He's blessed me with, I thank Him for those. There's a love there now that there wasn't when I was younger. It was always just yeah, I'm a Christian, I'm going to heaven. Now I'm a son of God. Being in Florida was an experience. Really can't put words on. Just the whole atmosphere, the reason why we were there, knowing that we were there to be baptized, and what that signifies. Just that public profession of your love for God, and just willing to be one of His disciples and walk out your life for Him, and doing it with your brothers in the ocean. It was something special. Getting up every morning and having that quiet time with God, that's for sure what I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life. The camaraderie, that I have with some of my brothers, that's going to go with me throughout the rest of my life. It's going to help shape me into the man I need to be for my family. The most important thing will be my devotion and my prayer life, and just continuing in church. And going through Restore Your Heart, being able to get some stuff out, not even knowing that I was bottling things up like that, just stress, and not have to put anything in my body to numb that hurt. And knowing that I've got a best friend that will help me, walk through. He will hold my hand if I need him to, or let me ride on his back, and he can carry me through the fire if I need it. It has been the best 18 months of my life. My relationship with the Lord has grown. I've made some brothers down here that I'll never lose touch with. Can't replace the guys that I've grown close to.